Sexy Hackers Clothing presents a game where people meet every Monday at 7 p.m. Central, only to discover they have no dice.
Come, brave men and women all gathered here within this hall. Hearken to adventure's call and feel thy spirits rise. There's wizards, rogues, and maidens fair, barbarians in for underwear. For we can play most anywhere, they'll play us with no dice. No dice, through fire and ice, where arrows fly and swords slice. There'll be blood and blood and sacrifice, but nary any dice. So let us play into the night, imaginations will take flight. You call us nerds, you're goddamn right, we're playing with no dice.
That was a test of the
Rhythm?
metronome. The metronome there. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 4. My name is James. I am once again wearing my Leona scaring shirt. Whoa! All right, we've got a subscription for the third month in a row, and you know what that means. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Story Lord, and they're always glad you came. Story Lord, you wanna go where you can see the channels are all the same. Come on, Hercules. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. Story Lord. A big shout out. You can see next to Brian, we have a very special guest. Dave, let him be. Dave, let him be. Dave, let him be.
He likes it.
Hercules is Brian's cat, and Hercules is practicing for a big entrance exam into the Therapy Animal Academy of the Arts. He is
Hogwarts for cats.
Hogwarts for cats. He is a sweet schnookums of a cat, for sure. And he's done all sorts of things out in the world. Brian's really anxious when he is here, so
I get all worked up.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. So we had to bring his cat. So Hercules is going to be here for a little while. Anything you guys want to say to Hercules? Like, hey Hercules, what have you been eating? Huh?
Treats. It's mostly
treats. So we already got one subscriber today, and that is Story Lord. So big shout out to Story Lord.
So we're already a success today.
So I'm going to say this though, Story Lord, he was able to subscribe through Amazon Prime. So if you're an Amazon Prime user, we'll do a little explanation of what that is, but it's totally free to you. You get a free subscription each month that you can use on any streaming channel, and Storylord happened to bequeath us with his or her subscription, their subscription to the channel, to sexyhackers.tv and No Dice there. So if you are an Amazon Prime user out there and you haven't done that, we'll show you how to do that later on. Okay, so we are here. We are ready to play. We're ready to have some fun.
What are we gonna play, James?
We're gonna play the game of No Dice. But before we do that, let's just see who. I mean, we met Hercules.
Yeah, true.
Let's see who else. Let's see who else we are playing with tonight. That's Nick Fear, everyone! Woo. Oh my God!
Whoa! Yeah!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Let's get some subscribers.
Holy hot diggity!
Wow! 5. We had to sing it 5 times.
Do we have to sing it 5 times as fast?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to.
No, we're something like that. Get out of here, Hercules. Oh my God! Here we go. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. No dice, empty, but this touch the lane which you reach for, Lord of Empire. You wanna go where you can see troubles are all the same. Oh my God! You wanna go where everybody knows your name. No dice, Milwaukee.
of dragons everywhere. Get out of
Several
here,
Fair
dragons.
is everywhere. Okay.
He won the
Where
lottery.
you can know the dungeons are all the same.
That's insane. Okay, Savro, what accent do you want us to, or celebrity do you want us to do an impersonation to sing the subscription song? Because I think we should do it one more time. This is just for Savro. So Savro, tell us.
We'll do our best.
We'll do all our collective best.
Collective best.
What do you want us to? How do you want us to sing? There's Colette, aka Hercules Handler.
Yeah.
All right, we'll wait for that.
The show just became like 1,000 times better.
You're getting a real cat experience here because everyone can just see his butt. That's the whole cat experience, is them just showing you their buttholes.
Oh, Lordy Lou.
Hey, Luke, what's up?
All right, Savro, let me know what you want. What voice do you want us to sing and what accent?
Or a celebrity.
It's a very clean cat butt.
Or celebrity, yeah.
Singer. We can try our best. Or instruments. I can do guitar. I can do.
You get to pick the voice we sing
while
in.
we're
what
waiting for that,
accent.
Savro, whenever you give us that, we'll sing it. Let's go back to introductions. Nick,
Yeah.
how you doing? What's new? Oh, okay, Russian. He wants it. We'll do it in Russian after we do introductions.
Cool.
That's very good. That's.
No, it's good. It will be good.
That is very good. Okay, so what have you been eating lately?
Usually at this point, I would say something stupid like, I've been eating ass.
Yeah.
But actually,
A lot of people have been eating ass
a
lately.
lot of people have been eating ass.
2019.
It's fine. It's 2019. But actually, I went to Applebee's before I came here, so I'm looking forward to.
ass.
So I'm looking forward to a nice, quiet night on the toilet after this. But
Did you get a 2 for 20 for 1?
no, I got what I thought was going to be a club sandwich, and then, of course, my disappointment was when it came out, it wasn't quite a club sandwich. And now I'm very frustrated because I cannot get a decent club sandwich anywhere.
What made
And
it
I'm like the whitest person in the world, and that's like one of my few pleasures in this world is an actual, honest to God, decent club sandwich.
Well, what made it not a club sandwich?
There was no middle bread, and
I was
they
gonna
put
say.
ham on it?
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
All right,
Me
so
neither,
club
except for the
sandwich
third
is
piece of
toasted
bread.
white bread, the
Okay.
blandest of the breads.
Okay.
With tomato and lettuce, and then
Yeah.
bacon, and then you put another piece of toasted white bread,
Right.
and then you put,
So there's no sog.
there's no sog, and then you put mayo on that middle piece of white bread,
Okay.
and then you put chunk turkey on the bottom, and everything's all toasted together, and you cut it into little triangles, and so there's just mound of sandwich on your plate.
Okay.
I have
good.
not had one of those in 5 years, and is it the economy?
All right, Dave.
How expensive turkey is.
How you doing, David?
I'm doing great, man. I had quite a weekend.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's see. What have I been eating?
No, how your weekend was?
Damn. No.
Oh, what have you been eating? I'm just kidding. I
Oh,
was doing it
good.
as a
You just.
curveball.
I was hoping you would ask me because you just watched me eat. I had just orange chicken and some macaroni and cheese. Everybody, have you ever had that? It's good.
Have you ever had
I've never.
And I was jealous
Yeah.
because I had a not club sandwich.
Man, I am sorry.
Sounds good. All right, Stacy. What you been eating, Stace?
Well, we made a pumpkin patch today.
A pumpkin patch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So pumpkins in the future.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
In the year
I was like,
2000.
Projections. Okay.
All right, Liv.
it's
How
me.
you doing, Liv?
I'm good.
You having fun?
I'm having so much fun.
What are you eating?
I've been eating a lot of corned beef hash.
A lot of
crap-
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
From the can.
From the
Yeah.
Please tell me you're just eating it without the lights on, just in the dark,
Yeah.
from the can cold.
Maybe
I
out of a
still
plastic
love
bag.
myself.
All right, moving along. Snarf. Last time we checked in with Snarf, you were on a challenge with your daughter or dog. That's right, your dog. Yeah.
Me and my dog are in a competition.
No, your daughter challenged you and your dog to have a competition.
Oh, we love that's right.
We're trying to see which one of us can lose the most weight. Me or the dog. So I'm eating Slim Fast because that, of course, is magically weight loss.
There you go.
So,
There you
Well
go.
done.
so that's it. I have one of those maybe once a week.
All right.
Once a
That's a
week.
lot.
I'd be so
Yeah, I went on
hungry.
Slim Fast once and I had like 4 or 5 a day and it didn't do anything.
All right, Brian.
Hey, and Hercules.
Brian, you've got that fantastic. What are those called? Chibis?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Chibis shirts.
Oh. All of them.
Cicalia and that guy with Cookie
Cookie.
and LeVar and Bronca.
Mm-hmm.
All in a row.
They're so cute.
This is
Where can you get that, Brian?
You can get that at sexyhackers.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Get
What
all
do
the
you,
shirts.
what have you been eating lately, Brian? I've been worried about you.
Thanks. Probably too much sugar.
No, I'm just kidding.
But soy is good. Some soy stuff. Pale seitan.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about that? That's good
Are you
stuff.
on the Impossible train?
I
Are you
haven't-
doing that whole thing?
I haven't tried it, but I'm
I tried
willing
it. It's
to.
pretty good.
It's everywhere.
It sounds like it's out there now.
There was a shortage last week
Oh, well, good.
because it was in
Then
so many restaurants.
They'll have more. That's
What
that's
is
not
the
true.
impossible?
That's impossible.
I don't know what that is. What is the impossible?
Oh, the Impossible Burger is fake meat. It's a burger that they have engineered to taste like real meat as much as possible. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. It's
not
supposed to taste
actually-
like ground beef.
Right.
Burger King's got it. Qdoba's got it.
Qdoba's where I had it. It was
Sweet,
really good.
very good. Impossible is good.
This episode
I've had
brought to you
before. It's
by
good.
James,
Impossible.
What are you eating, James?
Yeah.
I made a cow burger earlier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I call that a possible burger.
Yeah, that is a possible. it's a
Very
finite.
possible.
I call it a finite burger.
Okay.
Improbable.
Enjoy them while you can because AOC wants to take those away.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Who's
sure.
AOC?
And just halal tacos on every corner.
She's dynamite. She's in the Congress. Okay. Yeah, I made a burger. I toasted the bun in the burger fat. It was delish.
That sounds really good.
That's good.
Thank you, Colette. Colette likes that. She gave me like when someone likes a food when they go like this. Like that's like the sign of like really good. 'Cause
Yeah.
If they want to spit it up and eat it again, it tastes so good.
Taste it
I want
twice.
to regurgitate it for their young.
That's right. Boom.
Like a bird.
I think we have a song to sing, don't we?
I do.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we'll learn how to play No Dice.
Yeah.
After we sing in a Russian accent for Savril, the song.
That's my hands.
And you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You want to go where we can see troubles are all the same.
Russia!
You want to go where everybody knows your name. You must not inspiration. Hey, in Russia, name knows you.
And Kremlinburg.
We must not tell the Americans about Chernobyl.
In Soviet Russia, dice rolls you.
There you go. I had the joke, but it's not the words.
I love the free throw emoticon. It's just something cute game.
Yeah.
The bar
I agree,
knows you.
Freezer
Oh,
Troll.
wait.
Yes, thank you.
That's pretty good special, Mark. In Russia, bar knows you. So thank you, Savril. I think we can just quit the stream. I think we're done. I think that's the
Gotta get
hype.
run.
That's
Gotta
the
get
hype.
run.
All right, let's learn how to play No Dice.
What is this no dice thing, James? Explain,
That's
please.
the Monster Manual. Okay, so in No Dice, we have some different things than normal RPG, normal. We can't say D&D because of copyright, but I can say
said it.
I can say it in that sentence only.
Yeah.
So
You only use that word to delineate that it's not that.
that is not
What
acceptable.
if I'm
to
talking
use it.
about like do not disturb?
That would be another thing. If you say do not disturb.
At
D&D.
my work, that's what D&D is.
Yeah, do not disturb. Then you
What
can
is
do that.
this, James?
So, No Dice is a role-playing game where we use a coin to decide the fate of our adventurers as opposed to those pesky dice with numbers.
Okay.
So if you want to see something happening in the chat, you can say flip for it, or you can use the flip for it emoji. Tell us what you want to see flip, and then we will do one of these. Hit the button, Liv!
That's
Bingo!
a go time.
So that's a go time. On the backside it says no time. We treat it as a choose your own adventure style thing. It's not that just the thing doesn't happen. It sort of initiates the next part of the story.
Okay.
So it's not just it happens or it doesn't happen kind of thing. So that's the biggest way that we play No Dice. Also, in the chat, you can throw suggestions. You can talk to us, which you've already done and been amazing. You can give us bits if you want, and we'll sing a little song. You can subscribe to the channel, and we'll sing a song devoted just to you, or the 5 people you gifted a subscription to.
Yes, if you are awesome.
If you're the best person in the world. So you can do that. So when you subscribe to the channel, you get to use those emotes up there. There's the Sexy Hack Dragon, the Sexy Hack Flip, Sexy Hack Magic, and the Sexy Hack Fart. You also get the No Dice emote next to your name. There's different tiers to be able to use that. If you want to use the dragon, you have to use tier 3, which is a little bit more of a subscription. You can also type in Sexy Hack Magic, and even if you don't have the emote, that will engage the fancy dancy schmancy bobancy magic meter there. And once it gets to all the way full, something magnificent and crazy happens in the game. Recently, there's been some pretty fun stuff with that, so that's a fun way to stay involved in our game. So that's how we play No Dice. And in that, we have some fun things that happened. We're in the 2nd season. We're in episode 4. Some crazy.
You got some magic.
There you go.
Got the magic.
That magic is going to be the recap of the previous episode.
That's Florida De Leon.
Aww. Checking in from Florida, tight, different time zone. Baller! Mondays at 8 p.m. Boom.
Look out for Florida Man because he's trouble.
Yeah.
So is a Florida Man like
All
Florida
men, yeah.
Eats alligator. Florida Man starts meth lab
In Florida, alligator eats you.
Right. With the Russians.
In Wisconsin.
That's what happened.
Let us hear what happened on the previous episode of No Dice, sponsored by sexyhackers.com. Get all your t-shirt needs at sexyhackers.com. Dave.
Twinsies.
Get out of here, Dave.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hercules is here.
He's on the
Just
table.
Hercules.
Previously on No Dice. While LeVar Lazaro, put it in front of my face.
Okay.
While LeVar, now it looks like he's doing it. While LeVar Lazaro sleeps off a long day of using this new godlike powers, Captain Cicalia and crew sneak out from what was formerly Snarf's lair in search of a way out of Generica, interrupting Cookie's late-night chicken frying session. The sleepy crew find their way into an absent-minded scientist's attic laboratory, complete with an unintended experimental shrink ray. The ray, of course, goes off and shrinks Braca, Cookie, and Captain Cicalia so suddenly that Cookie drops his carton of buttermilk to spill all over the floor. In a vain attempt to save his minuscule friends from a tidal wave of buttermilk, LeVar uses his powers to become a buttermilk elemental, but is himself shrunken in the process. The misguided scientist puts them out in the trash, and they meet up with the more fortunate survivors of his experiments, all shrunk as well, and eking out an existence under the valiant Lord of the Flies. In the shed colony of the Lord of the Flies, they are attacked by the Mix-em-Ups, less fortunate survivors of the same scientist's experiments, who have misshapen bodies and ride into battle on centipedes and worms, which caused Nick to start making non-stop Dune references. Have you seen that Batista is going to play Beast Raban? Dune 2020 is going to be so good, you guys.
Good.
So good. With the shed defended and the Mix-em-Ups defeated, our adventurers break into the other's basement lair, and with the help of a lovelorn, tragic man-faced, spider-bodied gentleman named Jeremy, they are able to return to the laboratory. There, they are rebigulated and have a showdown with the king of the Mix-em-Ups, the cruel Goth Joel Bloom. They handily defeat Joel Bloom, this time, but LeVar is still in his buttermilk form. Can Captain Cicalia's crew find a way to restore LeVar to his hideous normal form before he dries out and turns to a gross, cakey stain? Find out this week on No Dice!
A gross cakey stain.
Yay! Great job as always, Nick.
Well done, sir.
You kick butt.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nicely done.
Well,
That was
Hercules did the first half.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Fair enough. Good
Well
job,
done, Her.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Hercules.
Carrying the whole show.
Oh.
He's giving kisses.
We're never going to get anything done with Hercules here, I don't think. I take it back. We already got some stuff done, but...
It is now 9 o'clock.
So there you all are in the house, the downstairs of the laboratory, where your friend has been made into a fry guy, teeny little fry guy. And a lot of echo in the old studio there, Snarf. If that's, there you go, that's better. I was feeling self-conscious about myself. So the door opens, and
That's pretty good.
there is a sound of a hissing cat running through the yard. If you remember, there was a hideous cat woman hybrid. Didn't remember. Did you recall the name of that? What was the name?
Jessica.
Jessica.
Let me double check.
Jessica and who is
Jeremy.
Jeremy was.
Yeah, the love.
Oh, sorry, it's Jenna.
Jenna and Jeremy. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Ron Jeremy and Jenna Jameson.
Lovers. Yeah.
Tragic lovers of.
But they had no Jenna and Jeremy son.
No, that's it. That's that.
It's
Yes. So as this is happening, Jenna sort of rears up, and her hackles are all raised up, and is about to pounce on all of you.
No.
Wait, are we rebigulated?
You have been accidentally re-shrunk.
Yeah, we were big for a couple seconds, then it wore off.
And because you didn't stand in the ray for long enough.
Yeah, it didn't stick.
No,
Didn't take.
The molecules of your body have re-shrunk down.
It's like having the bends, but with shrinking.
Yep, exactly. The alveoli in your lungs are freaking out. As you're doing this, a ship from down the stairs flying, a small, it's not huge, it's small. It's got huge front headlights and red lights are on the side of it. It's sort of flat and circular almost. Flies and crashes right, not like blows up, but like crash lands in front of you. A huge door, a bay door opens, and there is Badges. He yells to you.
All of you, get in right away! And don't worry, where we're going, we don't need roads. Because we're in a we're in a flying little ship. Just get in.
How'd your spaceship get so small?
You have no time to talk.
That's a story for another day.
Alright, so I take my pants and I soak up what's left of LeVar into my pants.
Oh, thank you.
And then I carry my sopping wet pajama pants with LeVar in them.
Yeah.
I feel gross. For the first time in this adventure, I feel gross.
So as the doors close, the shrieking of Jenna and the hissing, she pounces upon the ship, knocks it around. You guys are flying this way and that way. You haven't got your seatbelts on yet. You're in the cargo bay. Badges is exclaiming to hold on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts.
As he begins to try to fly away, but Jenna jumps up in her hands, pulls you down, and swallows you and ship whole.
Is it a body adventure?
I was gonna say, this sounds like an episode of Magic School Bus.
I always say when I do a variety hour, happy hour body adventure show.
Well, here is your treat. Your Osmo's Boosh.
Oh, this is bad. I am the most digestible I have probably ever been.
Yes. Your bone form would have been much better.
Yes, I am largely protein and some jizz stains from these pants.
Carbohydrates.
I can't help what I do when I'm dreaming.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm not mad about it.
What do? Wash your pants once a month?
I don't wear pants. I'm always a boner.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay. So as you get swallowed, you start to move down the esophagus there. As you can see from the front of the ship, has a big, large window in front of the ship. There's a whole bunch of different laboratory stations for all sorts of experiments. You can tell that there's a thing where you put your hands in it to operate these hands in front of the ship. There's
Waldos.
What?
Call those Waldos.
Oh, Waldos? That's great. I like that.
And where are they?
Hashtag joint burn.
Disgusting. And there's a cannon down below with a rotating pit. You know, like whatever that's called, Waldo.
Gatling gun style.
Yeah, Gatling gun style, like laser. Yeah. So there's 4 stations. There's a co-piloting station next to badges. There's a science, like gauges and like checking all that kind of stuff. There's the Waldo station where you're grabbing stuff, and then there's the gun station.
Now, is the gun station like a lower ball turret? Like
ball turret.
All right,
yeah.
so if
like
it's
a
not
ball,
a lower ball turret,
yeah.
like in a B-50 or a B-17, it should be me that goes in there because I'm the smallest.
Sure.
Like Sean Astin and Memphis Belle.
Yeah.
Or the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a ball and game turret.
Yeah. All right.
Or like Harry Potter.
Yeah. Or like Dune.
Yeah. It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so good, James.
So sad.
Raquel Welch. Okay, so you're getting swallowed. You hear muffled sounds outside of Jeremy trying to soothe Jenna. He has
Jeremy's.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
She ate him. Now
Yeah.
we're inside.
Got it.
You hear him inside. You see him there as you fall down. The big crash into the waves of the acidic stomach. They're floating on top of a bottle cap. Is a mostly legless Jeremy. He's been ripped to. Is Hercules going, or is he just?
Hercules is going to be leaving.
Bye, Hercules.
Bye, Hercules.
I love you the most.
Have fun storming the castle.
For having us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think it's fair to say he'll do well.
He will.
Yay.
Yes,
He's gonna do well on his big test.
So.
Thanks, Colette.
Bye bye. Meanwhile, back inside a cat.
Yeah.
Sorry, got distracted.
Well, kind of.
I mean, Jenna has a cat head and a cat brain, so she does definitely eat the things cats eat. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I couldn't remember if she had a cat head or a human head.
No, it was cat head on a human body.
Cat head on
that's
a
right.
human
Okay.
body. Yeah, cat head on a human body.
Reverse of Mars Attacks.
You're in a human body, yeah, but all the things that cats would eat, like twist ties and plant leaves.
Live strong bracelets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treats.
She's been licking her arm hair, so there's some of that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Her own vomit.
Yeah, absolutely. All these things, and her former lover, and he's there, and he says, "Help! Please let me in. Whatever. I don't even know who you are, but it's better than this bottle cap. I know that."
Can I go
We
to the
know this
Waldos?
boy.
Yeah. So you go to the Waldos.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick him up and shake the acid off of him and drop him back
Okay,
in.
so let's see if you actually are able to shake the acid off him, or if you can just rip him apart. Because he has been digested a little bit. So as you do this, you rip off his 2 remaining arms, so it's just a middle body, and he falls back on the bottle cap. That was not.
Sorry!
Who's in the ship?
There's a bunch of us. Why don't I pull over? I'll try to. Someone lasso him in or something. I don't know what my voice sounds like anymore. It's been a while since I've been on.
Well, I lack appendages or any.
Is that milk talking? I'm sorry. Is that milk talking?
Yes.
Okay.
never seen her talking pajama pants?
Well, sure, but not that kind.
So I'll lasso him since I'm still the strongest?
Yes,
And,
you are stronger than the man made of milk, yes.
And I'm assuming there's some sort of like a spool of metal twine, and I'm just gonna like that out to him. And it's, yes, that does exist. Nobody
Yep.
said no, so it does.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And it.
A grappler. She goes to lasso. Oh.
Alright.
The lassoer. Got you with the lassoer. Fantastic.
That's what they call me.
Really?
This is spacey sounding.
Yeah. It's almost sissy space. Okay, so you're able to bring him in. Yeah, it's just a reference that I know. Pull him in.
Just kidding. This is very easy for me.
Yeah. You're playing a joke on
even
everybody.
like a crank. Oh, they can't see.
You pull Jeremy into the ship, into the decontamination cell. There's a whole bunch of like mists and cleaning stuff to get them clean up. Schmists.
Schmist. It's good.
Thanks.
It's a schmist.
Yeah. He is cleaned up, but he is
Legless, right? He's just a little ball.
Yeah. Badges. A la, like the crazy scene in Star Wars where they like affix like new limbs onto Vader.
Yeah.
Like there's like a med. There's like a med. Yeah. There's like a med ward where there's a whole bunch of robotic doctors that begin to fashion robotic spider legs.
Robo limbs.
Yeah, robo limbs onto him, and he's
spider bot.
yeah.
What, we have robotic limbs? Why was I not? Ah, damn. I guess I'll just stay pants.
No, what I'm
You've got
picturing
two
is
limbs.
you are my pants, but you're standing, and like the waist is like flipped forward, and your mouth is just moving.
Yeah, I'm talking through the belt of the pants.
And technically, the longer you're in the pants, the less droopy you get because you're getting crusty.
Yes, I am being desiccated as we speak.
Dave, the
Yes.
crustiest of names.
Yes, thank you.
So yeah, they can help you. They can try to help you if you want to in the med
What,
lab.
they're robots?
Yeah.
Yes, do they have a robotic chests? Anyone have an extra chest laying around?
Why don't we just
like a jar with a spider body?
Yes.
I was gonna say we need to get like a just a fishbowl and ring
Like
you
a
into that.
humidifier.
Take a fishbowl. Yes, I
A
can
humidifier where we can just like distill ourselves some milk person.
Yes, or you may turn me into cheese if you have enough arm strength.
I've got enough arm strength. Challenge accepted.
Turn me, sweet lady. Turn me like you've never churned before.
All right, so you begin to churn.
I'm gonna
Let's see
do it.
how well you churn him. Yeah.
So good.
Okay, so you.
I
so
turned
you're-
the best.
So you're churning him, and you squeeze out whatever's in the pants, and you churn
No,
him.
it is 2/3 me. The other third we do not need to discuss.
They pour you into a butter mold.
Yes.
Is this where it comes up like Darth Vader?
Yeah, Darth Vader. They put a whole bunch of robotic limbs and stuff like that. Yeah, dude, this is happening.
But like the only mold they had was of a lamb.
Yeah, because it's Easter.
When else do you mold butter?
Yeah, that's right. I told you all I'm a Christian, right?
As the world churns. You're a lamb. So it's like Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
There's a
Constantly melting.
There's a butter lamb of you in the middle of this big robotic, like dumb droid-like creature.
Behold all my glory.
Sandman Josh.
Sandman Josh, this is great.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. Sandman Josh. And they're always glad you care. They're always glad you care. You wanna go where you can see the troubles are all the same. They're all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Yay, Sandman!
Thank you, Sandman Josh.
Thanks, Sandman Josh.
Thank you, Frank.
Okay, so as the steam like sort of erupts behind you, the glass like goes in front of the butter, and there you are. You know, if you imagine just like not like you don't look like Darth Vader. It's just like almost like Kinect's style robot parts and limbs.
Oh, nice.
I feel stronger than I have felt in minutes.
All right, so we can just launch the ship, right? We don't really care about this cat person. That's okay. We can just explode her, right?
What? The ship? The ship goes up and down.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, is this
Don't have to speak twice! And then I just start shooting the gun everywhere. And it's just spinning around.
I would assume now Jeremy is not so happy with it.
No, he's like, no, that's my
Fiancé.
stop shooting, and he goes and he knocks you out and pulls you out of the pit, the turret, and he says, stop, that's my lover. Isn't it always so weird when someone says love?
You mispronounced Lavar, and he's right here.
Yes. Thank you.
We can't just enlarge the ship.
Right.
We have to try to figure out how to rescue her.
Sounds good. Oh, just so you know, when I enlarge the ship, we won't enlarge. We will still be very tiny. We need that ray back in the other place.
Well, why would you even suggest it in the first place?
I don't know, just so because otherwise we're in a weird human body and there's probably antibodies coming to attack us right this very
And
minute.
as that happens, a whole bunch of white blood cells begin streaming into the stomach.
Oh no.
Oh, don't we wish we left cooking in the gut turret?
They begin pumping.
I wish someone had seen where this was going.
All right.
I want to slap him with those Waldos.
Okay,
Waldos.
Waldos. You begin
Tentacle
slapping
slap.
them. Yeah. Stay for the.
Waldos.
Come for the Waldos. Stay for the Waldos.
Terrible today.
So they evade you. They have been fighting off all sorts of weird shit that Jenna has eaten.
I mean,
they're
also-
very skilled.
It's clearly an abomination of a creature that we're inside.
Yeah. These are super sexy antibodies.
This is you right now.
Okay. Thank you. So that's good. Cookie, what do? You try to jump
I go
into
back
it?
into my turret and I start shooting at the antibodies.
Okay, let's see if you can get away from.
I'm taking very careful aim.
No, okay.
I'm leading them and then I'm shooting.
All right. That's he says, fire away. All right, as you begin shooting at them. Okay. So you're shooting and they're crashing and they're diving into the acid and burning up.
And I'm calling up and like, I got one!
Good job.
Great job, kid. Don't get cocky.
Who knew this would be actually just a Star Wars episode? Okay, LeVar, in your benevolent, weird ass shit.
Yes, thank you for that vote of confidence. I look for. Do I have? So I have robot arms.
Yeah.
Now, do they have like tools?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
You like an Inspector Gadget type?
I'm a monster, basically. Right?
Yeah.
I think we've established this throughout 2 seasons.
I actually prefer this form for you. I think it's.
But I don't have to breathe. I want to open a door, and then I want to hold the spider and shoot the spider like a gun. I want the spider to.
Shoot webbing out
Yeah,
the
shoot
butt?
webbing out the antibodies. I'm just using what we got, man, okay? Well, I don't think I have to find motor control to do magic, you know? I need,
What? That's insane. Are you kidding me? Like, you're okay. Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's insane.
No. I'm the creativity of it. So as you're doing it, like his parts, his programming, sort of are overheated.
Okay.
And he's
Jeremy?
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah, he shuts down for a while.
Oh, no, I'm losing Jeremy. I throw him back in the ship, and then I close the door. Fuck. And then I'm going to try to do something else next turn.
Thank you. Jeremy is too hot now.
It's too sexy.
Brecca? Let's you hold your action. Yep, I'll hold your action. We'll come back to you.
Snackers.
Sexy snackers. What are you eating? Just kidding. Sexy Snickers.
Sexy Snickers.
Okay, Sakelia, you go first, and then Brecca will go.
All right. Well, I couldn't slap him. Oh, so I used the wallows to grab maybe something the cat swallowed and use it as a net.
A net?
Yeah.
Well, it just so happens that it was eating a pantyhose. So there's a string of pantyhose there.
What a naughty cat.
Hey man, you eat what you eat. You know, you like what you like. One of my cats just gnaws on plastic for hours.
Yeah.
Just goes. "Nyang, nyang, nyang, It's so fucking weird.
My cat just licks it.
Get that
Yeah.
plastic out of your mouth, you little asshole.
Yeah, it's like
It's like, I don't want you to die. It's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I want you to be sad.
That's me eating cheeseburgers.
All right. So you grab the pantyhose. Let's see if you grab the pantyhose. If you get it, you do. You got the pantyhose, but that takes up your turn of reaching forward and grabbing the pantyhose. Okay.
Jeremy goes, oh,
So
she must
I
have
go
eaten my
in-
pantyhose again.
I go and I stand right behind, oh man, badges.
Badges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here.
And I start flipping switches because it's like, can't this thing go any faster?
Okay, so you want to go fast. Okay.
Yeah.
When has that ever worked in anything? Just hitting switches
We'll
and
find
saying,
out if it does now. The machine goes down underneath the acid.
well, at least we're free of the white blood cells, I suppose.
Yeah. But it begins to overheat because the exhaust has to close off yet, and so the oxygen level is lowering. You can't stay in this acid for too long.
Wait, can anyone breathe acid? No? I didn't think so.
I haven't tried it, but I'm not
Okay.
hopeful.
So the white blood cells are crashing into the stomach acid because they're on a kamikaze mission. They don't care for themselves. They just want to rid the body of this invader. So they begin to follow you, and maybe like one or two of them are making it towards your ship as they are flying. Okay, Cookie.
Alright, so then I kick my gun into like a...
Oh, here comes the magic to see what we got.
I kick my gun into a 45-degree angle, and then I override the ball turret, so it just starts spinning around like a propeller.
Yeah.
And then that moves the ship through the acid, hopefully up towards the surface of the acid to reach
All right,
the
let's
ship.
see it. Yeah! As you do this, the gun is firing, and it just like it's hitting each one of the white blood cells until they're all destroyed. And you rise up above the stomach acid and sort of hover a little bit above the acid now. The vents open back up, and the red flashing lights of the warning are off. LeVar is still outside of the ship. Yes, are you outside of the ship?
I mean, no, I thought I closed the door.
Okay, so you're inside the ship. You closed it, being inside. Okay.
Yes. I made
So-
of butter.
What?
I made of butter.
Yeah, but you have a glass like shield up in front
Yeah,
of
I
you,
just
so
wanted to add that.
you are
In
made
the
of
shape of a
butter.
lamb.
Oh, I thought you said I made it buttered.
I made it butter.
I made that whole
was a
scene
bad
butter.
pun.
Damn, Freezer Troll wants to see magic happen real bad. Okay, so there you are. You know you have to. Well, I mean, you could try to go back up. You could try to go back up, but if any story about being shrunken and going into a body,
It means you have to
You
go
have to
all
get
the way
pooped out.
through.
you gotta go
Or you can go up
down before you can come out.
That's true.
those. Sometimes they come up and down.
Yeah, because the closes like the what's it called? The
Esophagus.
esophagus. Yeah, the epiglottal closes.
That's down in the throat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the larynx is up in the whatever. I'm just
The brain.
Looks like I am going the way of the butters before me.
yes. You're following your buttered brethren.
I'm following my instincts.
Your butter bros?
My butter instincts.
You butter.
Yeah.
Against my butter instincts.
My butter instincts.
We've got to go down.
You butter, you butter, you butter.
Are these limbs strong? I just want to know about my body.
Yeah. Yeah, they're strong. They're
Do I have
robust.
like Iron Man powers?
No, I would
Tell
say
me that I
like,
can fly and shoot repulsors. Everything's gonna change.
no.
You're in an
Iron Man with like a little lamb butter
Yeah.
instead of
No,
artery.
it's the first Iron Man suit, the one that's real shitty.
Oh, the shitty one, okay.
Yeah, that he hand makes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Scrap man. Scrap Iron Man.
yeah, scrap Iron Man.
Crap, man.
Scrap man.
Okay. So yeah.
Cool, I use my flamethrower and I burn my way through this cat's body.
Wait, aren't we still in the ship?
Now we're still in the ship.
You're in the ship.
Yeah, I burn
Okay.
my way through the ship first.
You don't care about anything.
It's like a cigarette
Just kidding, I
burn
don't do
from
that.
the inside.
But I think about it a lot. I'm like,
So
I
you
can do
have
that.
to make the decision. There's a couple of different things you can do. You can decide to try to go up. You can try to go down. You can try to totally disregard Jeremy and just like size and blow yourself all the way through the cat.
Maybe find like a non-lethal blood vessel to escape from. Just kind of punch out. Just an option.
I mean, we could either go out through the poo, or we could go out through the nose.
Well, I've got a lavaret right here. We can flip it. It's not a snarf it anymore.
Yeah, it's a lavaret.
Yes, yes.
All right, yeah.
Let us flip this beautiful coin.
Okay, if it's the green side, which is the head side, we'll go up like
right.
a head. If it's the tail side, like a butt, or red, it will go out the butt.
I'm so glad that was my first decree, is to change all the currency.
To your head
Those
and
mints
to
are
a
working
butt.
overtime.
And so they
Didn't
flip
worry
the
about
coin.
taxation or anything.
Out the butt!
Yeah, so I mean, the thing about coin flips is, at least, I don't know if you've ever flipped a coin, but to decide a fate, I always just do it a million times until I do the thing that I want.
Well, I wanted to go out the butt.
Okay, so you want to go out the butt?
Yeah.
Yes, I have a strong urge as a natural soluble fat to exit through the anus as well.
Well, I guess we're going out the butt.
Special Mark production. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows. Special versions, and they're always let you get. Special Mark, you wanna go where you can see the butts are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Butt stuff.
Oh, guys, we're on a road and we can't come back.
Bit pitchy, dog. I'm gonna pass.
Oh man, all right.
No, I didn't just say that to anything. Bit pitchy, dog.
Pitch dog. I'm gonna
How's the dinner tonight? It's a bit pitchy, dog. Okay, so you have to
Don't
go.
call me dog.
You have to go down through the stomach into the small intestines, but it's a little bit tricky. There are some chutes. There's no directions, obviously. There's tunnels, and I say tunnels, you know, like with tunnels, and that fork off. Some go to the gallbladder, some to the pancreas, some to the liver. You know, so kidneys, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those are things.
Yeah, and so it's very easy to get lost inside Jenna.
Plus, there's the, the gut microbes. So there's all sorts of probably weird, like other, not even white blood cells, but like
No, yeah, living
Bacteria.
bacteria.
yeah, all these sort of like, there's this, that's probiotics, yeah, but
Yeah.
I say we
symbiotic, organisms
Yeah,
that are living
the
inside
healthy
the
ones.
gut, yeah.
I say we don't try to get to the kidneys because we might get stuck in the filters.
Yeah, that would be tough, yeah.
I have those pantyhose, so what I want to do is I want to use them to tickle the inside of the intestines to cause like a massive diarrhea. And then we're gonna get shot in the right direction.
Is that how that works?
that is, sure.
That's exactly how it works.
Have you never swallowed
Every time I
pantyhose
stopped
before?
up, every time I stopped up, I just swallow a feather and just boom.
It'll cause a reaction.
Yeah.
You know, it's like putting your finger down your throat.
The other way.
Yeah, it's like putting a finger up your butt.
It'll cause a
I thought it was just like because the pantyhose gets stuck and you have to pull it out and everything is put with it.
Hey, fun fact. My cat one time ate like a 4-foot long string,
Yep.
and he had like a hard time for like 2 or 3 days. And I was
Straight coming out of his butt.
And then he pooped out this 2.5 foot or almost 3 foot long string.
Yeah, that's
I
not
was
good.
like, but I had 2 cats, so I imagined the other cat just pulling it out of his butt. I mean, it could have killed him for sure. Like, it definitely could have killed him. But he just shat out this like 3 foot long string.
Tinsel's like that too.
Yeah,
where
Tinsel.
they
What happened to
don't
the
take
other
off, you have
foot?
like a little pom-pom.
What did I say?
Was
3
it
foot?
like, yeah, you said 4 foot at the beginning and then you said 3 foot at the end. It's
Oh,
like,
I don't know. It
oh
was
no,
like-
there's another foot.
It was feet of. I didn't measure
it
it
got
all.
stuck in the
But it was
kidney.
more than 2 feet for sure.
Poop by the foot.
Yeah. Okay.
Hashtag Reinberg.
Also,
So
this is a human butt, not a cat butt.
yes, this is a human butt. Yeah. Which
Although she may have eaten string at one point.
I'm sure
She's
she
got
did.
cat brain.
well, she ate pantyhose, so
Yeah.
this cat is demented as shit.
This cat is sad and scared.
Right?
And cold.
Are you sad
And
you
he's
don't
about
have
to have
blaster
some acid
powers?
No,
diarrhea.
you're fine.
Okay.
I hope it's all over the floor because I still don't like
never
the
that transparent.
scientist. Even though I think he's dead.
You like to think so, do you?
Anyway, so explosive
I
diarrhea.
know you.
Are we gonna flip for that? Or?
Yeah, but, oh yeah, that's right, diarrhea
Is it gonna
highway.
happen?
Yeah. Go to the Hershey Highway. When you're riding in, no, it doesn't do anything.
the poop boom doesn't work.
We're gonna have to go the long way.
When you're riding in an inner spaceship and you feel a juicy drip, diarrhea.
A juicy drip.
I unleash a blood-curdling, because I'm milk, scream to magically echolocate the fastest method of egress out of this cat body.
What did that sound like? Can I hear it? Gesundheit.
But like with 4 echo effects.
Does your butter lamb mouth open?
Yes.
Or is it just like the sound
that's
coming from
funnier. That's what happened.
Yeah.
The rule of cool over
Oh,
here.
that is a very fun.
You're echo-lactating.
Yeah. Nice, that's good.
Special Mark Productions is like just blowing up the chat with all the good shit.
Yeah, no, I like it.
I feel like I shouldn't
love
even
it.
like say anything. I just repeat, hey, we should get the chat hat out.
We should get the chat hat out.
Hey, Special Mark, let's see. Let's have. Dave is not going to do. Dave.
No, that's okay, Special Mark. That's okay.
Oh no, you don't have to be sorry. I'm giving you a compliment. Please keep it coming.
Yes,
we're going to use
one
the
back.
chat hat. The chat hat for 1 minute. The chat hat is a hat that when one of the user wears it, they have to say things from the chat. And historically, it's been Dave who has had the honor, but I think we should switch it up tonight and have someone else wear the chat hat.
eye contact with James.
Yeah. Which person should wear the chat hat? Huh.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Brian.
All right.
I'm way over.
If I want to do the coin flip, if it's green, this is on this side. If it's red, it's on this side.
All right.
All right. Let's see. All right. It's going to be one of you two. If it's green, it's Nick. Yeah. If it's red, it's Stacy, who's going to wear the chat hat. All right. Here we go. It's Nick.
Only time I get agreed is when I have to wear the chat hat for a minute.
For a minute. The only thing you can say.
James, what is the chat hat?
Very good.
Cookie.
So whatever you put in there, he can use to say, he doesn't have to say it exactly, but he can use the words that he sees on the chat screen to make sentences. So you don't have to just say,
Doom 2020 is gonna roll.
It's gonna be good. It is gonna be really good. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna tell you
Bautista.
time
Did
yourself.
one more.
Okay, we got a
Did
minute
the
on the clock.
actual lactate, did that work? Did we flip for
We
it?
did not flip forward. Echo milk lactation. It does! So it sends a ripple through the intestines, and you on the radar screen there in the science station, it has a beacon there that's lit up that shows you like almost like fog of war. So you get about halfway down to shows you where to the small intestines. Small intestines.
We have to get to the small intestines, please.
The old Hershey Highway.
Very good. So
Does this thing have an instant quick drive?
That's good, actually.
As the wave travels down, you hear a rumbling, an odd rumbling, and another squeal comes back. And a long, tape-like creature starts to unravel
It's
from the wall.
string. That's 1 minute.
The creepy hook parasite mouth.
We'll keep going with it. The white head of a tapeworm comes circling around your ship in the small intestines, and it begins probing the ship by bumping into it, and sniffing and smelling. And
We have parasite shine!
and it begins to let out the fangs of it and are dripping. Begins to try to bite down on the ship to puncture it.
That's not good.
Oh,
The manual.
I really missed Snarf! I wish Lamar was dead and Snarf was back!
Let's see how it does.
doing my best.
It does it. A protective shield around Badge's ship lets out like a shock wave that the tapeworm is shocked back from. Okay, Cicalia, what do you do?
It's still attacking us? It's still
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
poke it
sort
in
of
the eyes with the Waldo.
Do they have eyes?
They're blind, but they
face.
have like a weak.
They got a face.
Yeah, they got like a face.
And
Sensors.
face then.
Yeah. You can't find the Waldos are it's hard because like the floodlights it's intermittent so you miss and it
Damn.
comes up from the bottom of the ship and knocks it up and hits it into the small intestines. On the outside, Jenna is just like licking herself. On her arms, and she's sort of like uncomfortable, so she goes outside and starts eating grass because her stomach is uncomfortable.
Quick, everyone, hand Jeremy at the door as a distraction. Why would you say that, says Jeremy? What?
And Jeremy is like, why? This isn't. No, please don't.
Yeah, everyone knows tapeworm's favorite food are spider people.
Badger, and he's like, shut up, Badgers! God, why don't we put you out there, you piece of shit?
I did rescue all of you, just saying.
Fair enough.
I grab Jeremy's human face and I bring it towards me and I say, I have seen beyond the edge of time. It was vast and terrible, but also the truest beauty I have ever seen. I hope every night to return to that abyss and throw myself back to that perfect, awful darkness. Uh-oh.
As you open the door and throw him out.
We're doing this.
Yeah.
We're straight up doing this. Okay.
There's a string of webbing.
Oh, like,
spider
oh,
webbing.
okay. So he's.
Then he catches on
So he's
and he throws
distracted.
in there, and the tapeworm starts to go, almost like they're fishing with Jeremy. And the chat hat is done. Thank you, everybody in the chat hat there. Thank you, Nick. Well done. That might come out later, just in case. You never know. Keep on your toes.
Yeah.
But Nick, you'll be. Well, maybe I'm not going to say you're exempt because it'll be fun for you. It'll be fun for you to get it again.
Frankly, other chatters might have to step up a little.
Yeah.
Catch up to Special Mark.
Yeah, Special Mark is banging tonight. Sorry. So Jeremy is there, and he's got his robotic arms, and the tapeworm comes to swallow him whole. And it doesn't. He latches on with the dagger-like claws of the robotic arms and rends into the head
Tapeworm.
of the tapeworm. Okay, LeVar, what do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna do something here. I don't have to breathe.
Nope.
Okay. I'm just gonna go out and I'm gonna fight that fucking parasite. I don't give a shit.
Do it!
I'm in a nice case, right? There's like a cage.
Yeah.
I'm not exposed to the acid.
No, you are not.
Alright, I'm doing it. Fuck it. I am the god of this land, and this cat's assholes. Listen to me. I am the lord of this Genetica land. Get out! I open the door and I'm just gonna fucking Superman punch this fucking thing. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't think my magic's working as well.
Yeah. So there's some like boosters on the feet that shoot out, and because Jeremy's got there, and you punch it in the neck, and it just separates the body from the head of the tapeworm.
Whoa! I punch his head off like a fucking Fallout.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah. And
I've never done that before.
Jeremy retracts in with the head, and he let go of it as it falls away to the intestine, hits against the intestine wall there, and the door closes behind both of you as you now fly down and around all the bending, winding curves, almost like a country road. Country road, country road.
Take me home.
To the place.
Small intestine.
Then the large one. Take me home.
Out the butt.
Out the butt.
Magic. That's the place I belong. Like
It's a cat on a woman's body.
Take me home. We got magic.
You go all the way through the small intestines there after the tapeworm, and there in the large intestine you see something crazy, something insane,
Crazier
something
than what
magical. There are cities, buildings, skyscrapers.
Like Futurama.
We made it into the large intestine.
You're in the large intestine
Okay,
now, and there's a bustling like network of tubes that shoot cars and things all the way through them. It is a probiotic wonderland.
Probiotica.
Probiotica.
Yeah.
There in this large intestine is an amazing network of cities that you would never be able to know that it was inside of a cat woman, literally. Yeah, a tower of corn because it's undigestible. There in the city is there's a big spire there, made of corn, and this is the city hall.
Activia Hall.
Oh.
And there's a picture of a goddess that is Jamie Lee Curtis. There, all of a sudden, there's a whole bunch of ships that start to come towards you with sirens, like police sirens.
Alright, let's do this! And
Wait, no.
you just
Pull
tell me
over.
when to start shooting!
No,
Pull
Cookie,
over.
no, don't
Pull
do
over!
Should I pull over? What are we doing here? I feel like.
Badges, what are you
Pull over, I think they're helpful.
We can kill them if we don't want what they say.
Yes, their
Yeah.
lives are forfeit.
Sounds
as soon
good
as
to
they sin
me.
against me.
I
Exactly.
ain't going back to jail!
Yeah.
You don't think they'll mind the cocaine, do you?
Wait,
have cocaine.
what?
No, I legalized
Yeah,
that.
what? I'm still a smuggler.
The first two things I did was change all the currency to Lavarettes. Second thing, cocaine is totally legal, not a problem.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I hope they got the letters.
Cookie's head pops up out of the ball turret and be like, wait, what? There's cocaine on this shit!
And you know Cookie loves cocaine. That's what he put on the
Oh, right.
Chicken.
the magnifique.
Yeah, in college his name was Koki.
That's
Oh, hey there, Koki.
I don't have a problem.
All right, pull it over then.
So they transport you down to the street level, and there's a whole bunch of little germ-like creatures, and they are all dressed up like police. They have helmets.
Dressed up like police because they are police.
I don't know. It could be cosplay. You never know. That's right. Thank you. So they say, "Get out of the vehicle and with your hands up."
I do that.
Sure.
So they you open the door. Big door opens.
Today your civilization changes, peasants. You have received a greeting and visitor from the world beyond. I am your creator, Lavar Lazaro.
And they all begin to kneel down, and they put their guns on the ground, and they begin to
quickly, like-
genuflect and all hail Lavar!
quickly,
Lavar
like,
is life! All hail Lavar! Lavar is life! Put your hands down, they say. You don't have to have your hands up. We've just met our God.
It's just a party.
Yes, now we are just getting high.
All right, as a quick aside, I look over to Brock and I'm like, I did not expect that to work.
The ship's speakers start blasting music.
Yeah, no, I got your back on this one. I also don't want to go to shit jail.
Yes, good. Oh, I can still be butter and speak.
Do not worry, Special Mark.
One of them steps forward. He says, "Hello, I'm Special Agent Mitosis James.
Ooh,
And,
Nice to meet you, Mr. James.
what brings you to our fair city?"
we're just passing through.
Yeah, no, we've never heard that joke before.
What? Huh?
Good.
Well, I suppose you want some sort of escort.
If that is possible.
Osmosis Jones.
Sure, but I gotta tell you, things have been rough down below.
Yes?
We've had other parasites. Things that should not be.
And too much broccoli.
And a lot too much broccoli. There's a lot of roughage. It's literally rough down there. So I can-
You should tell your cat person to eat more celery. It's like
Yeah.
a toothbrush for your colon.
Well, you see, when we got assigned here, she was just a person. And then apparently she's been turned into a cat, I would assume, because
And it's been wreaking havoc ever since.
Ah, yes,
bunch of
for the
dead
surgeries. Yes,
dead
yes, now I
small
understand.
rodents and litter.
We're literally not evolutionarily equipped to handle this kind of food.
Yes.
It's destroying us from the inside out.
Yeah. And the hairballs. Oh god.
Oh my God! It took my whole family out. The hairball last week.
The hairball killed my family.
Took out my house, crushed it.
Well, there is only so much we can offer you at this juncture, but any kindness you offer us will be returned.
Wow! I mean, you created us. I mean, we got the memo.
Right, yeah.
Good.
Oh, good. Then I
By the way, you guys got any cocaine? I could use a bump.
I can use a bump right
Oh,
now.
yes, you got the letters.
Don't
Excellent.
send the magic words!
So it's just like raining, it's just snowing everywhere.
Kogi finally showed his face again.
Let's just have a party.
Let's keep in mind that the large intestine
I knew this was
is
gonna happen.
part of the body that absorbs this kind of stuff too. So the cat is now like.
Yeah, so the cat is so coked up. Yeah, absolutely. The large intestine like absorbs everything into the lining of it, and it's like the cat is eating grass like crazy and just jumping all over the place. It's so crazy. It starts running into the house, and have you ever seen a cat like go bonkers? Where they just like smash into the walls.
So have you ever seen a cat?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, my cat will just like take something in its mouth and it just goes like this. Like he just walks around the house with this like hair thing and it just. It's so weird. Jenna, in her laboratory running, smashes against wall, up into the laboratory, knocks the laser on, and it begins, like things begin expanding, like bursting out of the sides of the house, and computer parts like blowing up because they're expanding too quickly for the plastic. Milk just getting, that's just what happens, okay? When something expands so quickly, it can burst.
I was just, this is a hard song to play, so I have to concentrate.
Oh,
that was my
sorry.
point.
I'm sorry. I'm being too empathetic right now.
Yeah, how dare you?
The ray then crosses the path of Jenna.
Uh-oh.
And let's see if she gets raised up super high. Yeah. Yes! Okay, so Jenna gets expanded to
Of the 50-foot
Catwoman! It's expanding and expanding
Are
and
we expanding as well?
Yes, in proportion. Yes.
Yeah.
In proportion. So you would be like, if you would leave now, you would be large.
I just want to clarify. She is a naked woman with a cat head.
She's a naked woman with a cat head. That is true.
Okay.
That is the reality that we have created.
And there's a naked, coked up dwarf giving other people a goat. Inside of her.
Yeah.
She's also coked up.
Okay.
Just a normal day in genetics.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the people across the street are like, oh man, I love living here.
Yeah. Hey, my property taxes go way down when this happens. This is great. I'm never moving, so it doesn't matter.
Is that Sheila and?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sheila.
That's good stuff. Okay.
Bob. I think Bob.
New Coke.
Okay. So as this is happening, we're gonna take a little bit of an intermission right now. While this is in media res. Jenna has expanded to 100 times her size.
100 times.
100 times.
Shit.
She's so huge. She's like 100 feet tall. I mean, because it was a cat size, so it was like like a foot tall. It was like 100 feet tall. Okay, so the chatters, you can decide what we see inside of Jenna's body, or you can decide, what happens outside. Like what does Generica? What's like the National Guard for Generica to come and because it's like Godzilla, right? So like what? I thought that was a callback to CSI Miami.
It's CSI Tokyo where it's Godzilla.
Okay, so
we should let them fight.
Yeah. Okay, Genzilla is Cecil Mark. So anything inside Jenna or anything that the military sends out to destroy Genzilla is what we're going to call Genzilla. Okay, so before we go to intermission real quick, I want to give a little explanation of how you subscribe via your Amazon Prime. Okay. So let's do this real quick here. Can we, Snarf? Could you get that up for us on the browser there? So in the chat there, give us your suggestions. We want to use them. We know that Special Mark is going to do something.
Special.
Mark. That's okay. We can do it when we come back too. Let's do it. We'll come back from intermission and we'll explain a little recap of what's happening and how to join our campaign. Subscribe. Okay. All right. So we're gonna take a quick 10-minute intermission, and we will see you back here at sexyhackers.com. I just want to say one thing. I'm wearing a bit of swag tonight underneath there too. I've got my dad shirt, and I wore that for Father's Day.
Yeah.
And none of my family was impressed at all. I was wearing it and nobody said anything to me. And then I was like, yeah, I got my shirt. And they're like, no, they don't really care. And so I explained it and they're like, that's fine. I don't care. So that's what I'm wearing tonight from sexyhackers.com. My own catchphrase shirt. I just feel so good about that. Okay, so when we come back, we're gonna see what happens to Genzilla. Are we gonna get LeVar back to his old form? I don't know if he wants to be his old form.
I am enjoying this robot body if I can find upgrades for it.
Okay, we will be back in 10 minutes. See you in 10.
Bye.
I was here the whole time.
Hello, everybody. Hello. La.
All because stomachs.
Yep.
That's funny.
That wasn't intentional, but thank you for making it.
You're welcome.
Intentional. That's the greatest thing when something isn't intentional, but someone makes a connection that happens, and you're like, yes,
That's
that was my
my
intention.
Can I show my sexy cat picture?
Yeah, let's see your sexy cat picture.
Sexy catters.
Can we go on this camera?
Yeah, here I'll switch.
The Nick close-up?
This one. Yeah.
Straight ahead. There you go. There you go.
This is my sexy cat picture. It's my illustration of what's going on right now. I like that. Also looks like it's Cookie's name is right under it.
Yeah, but my question about that, can we see that cat again?
Yeah.
What's wrong with her boobs?
Yeah. What's up with the boobs? They're really thick walled.
They're thick walled because I made a mistake and it's in pen.
Oh, okay.
I mean because they're extra heavy. Heavy boobs.
Wait a minute. Is Jenna pregnant?
No.
Okay.
With kittens?
With kittens?
Yeah, with an adventure party.
Yeah, a normal human reproductive
That would be a real
system.
catastrophe.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Like the measurement.
Okay.
Snarf, we've decided for next time we
100 times.
need the gif of what's the guy's name?
What is it? Ricky Schroeder. What's his name?
Right. Horatio.
Yeah.
that.
Oh, it's a bit.
Oh!
We got some
Here we
bits
go.
and bits 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 and bits. Anyway, what's the guy's name?
Caruso?
David Caruso. We need a David Caruso where he's taking off the glasses.
Yeah, from CSI Miami.
Right, the whole.
Okay, so
thing.
we're here.
We got
are
bits.
No Dice.
Yep.
We just got some bits from Samuel. Thank you. And here at No Dice and sexyhackers.com. Sexy Hackers is fantastic. They have all sorts of cool gaming and nerd wear that you can check out on their website. And they are the ones that give us the opportunity to be here to play every Monday, 7 p.m. Excuse me, to 9:30 most of the time.
Yeah, quick congratulations on Sexy Hackers for finally taking down ThinkGeek. I've been told ThinkGeek is going to shut down.
Yeah.
And that's entirely due to Sexy Hackers. So take that, bam, right there.
Yeah, now it's going to become ThinkSexyHackers.com.
That geek.
Yeah.
So
geek.
Exactly. If you like all sorts of things, you can go and check out sexyhackers.com. But also, you can support Sexy There it is. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Snarf. Yeah. Who loves you, babe? Who loves you? So you can go to your Amazon, if you're an Amazon user. You can go to Amazon and you can link up your account. Yeah, you can link up your account to our Twitch, and then you can use your Amazon Prime membership to gift a subscription to sexyhackers.tv. And in that, do you want to switch it to that, to the intro thing? To show the browser?
That's the perfect response to my drink. Like,
yeah, so that's what you do. You go to davidcarusogifts.com. Okay, so there you are. You can link up your Prime subscription to Twitch, and then you can go over. Twitch.com and go and find Sexy Hackers. Bingo bango.sexyhackmatch. I'm just kidding. Yep, this cannot be reached. So you do that. This will happen. This will happen. And then you can subscribe.
so dark, so
Yep,
cold.
but since we're already subscribed, and it says you can use your Amazon subscription if you have one. I fart on you. Yep.
I fart on you too.
Boom, there you go. So check that out. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can gift us a subscription, and that goes to supporting us every Monday. So it's a huge help. Okay. A little quick recap of where we are and what's going on and why you might be seeing. Yeah.
Where are we?
We're inside Jenna, the lover of Jeremy, who is half cat, half woman, body of a woman, head of a cat. She has been enlarged to 100 times her size. We're currently inside her.
And also coked out of her mind.
She's coked out of her mind. Oh my God, so true. And everybody right now in Jenna is so coked out of their mind. Let's see now. We'll go. Yeah, what do we got? I need just so you. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, what do we got there? Okay.
So we all stay up for a couple extra hours and come up with some really bad business ideas.
Bad business. That's right.
I like how you say a couple extra hours. If I was on cocaine, I'd be up for a couple extra days.
Wrote a few movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
A few.
Well,
a couple.
just the title of a movie and then just gobbledygook.
But that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like, because everything is like, it's like Radio Gaga, but for movies.
Yep. So the first thing that comes barreling down the street is a huge ball of yarn that is that the military has used to attack Janzilla. A huge ball of yarn comes rolling down the
That's on
street.
the outside.
Yeah, are we aware of anything that's happening on the outside?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, because we're inside a colon.
Yeah, you're inside the colon. Yeah, you're inside. Yeah, the large intestine.
Yeah, large intestine.
You guys have all this has been you're woken up from your coke fever dreams, and you have moved past the cities of Probiotica, and they've fueled up your ship with yogurt.
Yep.
Yep.
It's gonna be a smooth ride.
That's right.
Oh, that's right, because Activia.
Yeah, thank you. And
What was
you're.
Jamie Lee Curtis, their goddess or something?
Yeah, it was like a statue of Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah. So you're moving through the large intestines, and there is a spot there where there is the appendix. Offshoot, there's a little rest up, and it says, "Come to the resort town of Appendix, where you can relax and lose yourself. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, that sounds great!
There's nothing to do here. It's a completely useless area."
There's the cells there, just like, yeah, come on, man. It's totally chilly.
Like we used to do something when we forgot.
Yeah, we just like hang out now and like think like.
We're actually super important but misunderstood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're emo. They're like super emo.
Everyone gets mad when we're inflamed. Ooh, sorry.
Well, why don't you just take us out?
Yeah.
Get rid of us like we're
Yeah.
nothing. So you have there, you're to the right or straight ahead, and it says a big blinking sign, anus.
I pictured it.
Y-O-U-R, anus. We're headed towards Uranus.
Yep. It's like a motel sign. While this is
flying around.
while this is happening, Jenna is playing with the ball of yarn, and it's like the cat thing where they get their back legs and they're kicking it real fast, and distracted as they shoot rocket after rocket, and it bounces off of her body and blows up house after house. And it blows up the guy who was sipping on the tea. Who was like, he's like, his house has exploded. He's
Like,
dead.
Whatever, LeVar will cover this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LeVar Insurance. So inside there, you're all jostled around because Jenna is moving around all crazy, like doing all sorts of crazy business. Okay. Too much regulation.
Too much movement.
You guys are so funny in the chat. It's so good.
Regulation.
Okay.
That's funny.
So you're in the ship. What do you guys do?
So we're really close to the exit.
You're
but
close.
It's just like
You're close to the exit.
we're having a Star Trek like.
Yeah, exactly. Hold that. Yeah.
And the walls look weird. They're kind of like rippling with these weird little.
There's so many
The walls are rippling with those weird little like finger kind of things.
Cecilia?
Yeah,
think
Villi?
technically silly.
That may have been large intestine.
Cecilia, you're grabbing my ship. You're trying to destroy me daily. Oh, Cecilia, you're trying.
Aliens singing along.
All right, that's about all I got. So
I say we go down to the anus because as much as the colon resort sounds great to me.
The appendix, but yeah.
Colony.
The colony.
The appendix, yeah.
Oh my god.
I would I'd rather head towards the anus.
I'm glad
That's my
that
vote.
I'm glad that they have a place here in the appendix, but I'm just not really sure I get the reference.
Okay.
Oh, you might have to look it up.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
That took me like 20 seconds.
I immediately did not get it, and then got it
Yeah.
after
Yeah, it's one
seconds
of
of
those.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow
Let
burn.
us charge
Handshake.
headlong into the butthole of this cat woman. I mean, out of the butthole of this cat.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
I cast haste on the ship.
Okay.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm a wizard.
Kinda. I mean, I try.
You're blowing your afterburners, and they begin to sputter out as you slam into the side of the intestine. You see the light ahead of you, but you are grabbed by one of the philia, yeah, and it pulled you to the wall of the intestine.
You can't absorb us. We're not digestible.
So you are stuck to the walls right by the anus. Right by the anus. The anus it opens up, and you see just like a little flit of a tongue. Tongue in and out, in and out, in and out, as Jenna is licking her butt because
no. If we fall back into the mouth, we'll just have to do this again.
because she's got worms, and she's
time this very carefully.
trying to scratch it and
More worms
get it out.
crawling around.
Yeah, more worms.
They're looking at the radar patch, just like they're everywhere. They're everywhere.
We've got to get out of here.
Game over, man.
We've got to
Game
cut our
over.
way. We've got to cut our way out of it. Quick, put on the shit suits.
Shit suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting in the shit suits. Anyone else?
No, well, they're
The
like
poop suits?
they're not space suits. They're shit suits.
Yeah, the poopy suit.
Yeah.
Don't poop in your hands. Poop in your poopy suit.
I don't know.
All right,
What
you know
is
what I'm
happening?
talking about.
No one does.
No one does.
No, please explain, Liv.
Yes,
What
yes.
is this poopy suit?
It's a
I don't know if
something
we have
from
time.
a movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No, keep going. Yeah, you got 20
We do
seconds.
have.
It's something from a movie, but MST3K sings a song.
Oh.
But in the movie, it's called A Poopy Suit, so they were like, we better sing this song about poopy suits. Hit up the chat, blow it up if you've heard this song.
Yeah, please.
That's
Okay.
all. That's my
So
first
there's a
hand.
lot going on. There's all these worms that are coming towards you. You're stuck, excuse me, to the wall of the intestine as Jenna Zilla has gotten rid of the ball of yarn, but now is like bounding after different laser pointers, smashing into buildings.
So there's like laser tanks outside.
Just like shooting lasers, and they're trying to get her into in this cage.
That was like a sniper,
Yeah.
but instead of like getting
It's
shot,
it's just like, getting her chest at her. And they're trying to get her into the cage. Let's see if they do with the laser pointer. They don't. She smashes through the backside of the cage in a coked out rage.
More houses, just entire neighborhoods.
Yeah, just
taken
neighborhoods.
out.
Just kids playing basketball outside, just getting devastated. Like Matumbo, like
One guy's looking at the down. He's like, "Man, this is gonna take a lot of cocaine to repair this place."
Okay, so inside, Badges tells you that he has suits that allow you to go out and cut it up. I mean, the VAR wouldn't need it. He's got a robotic suit.
Yes.
Okay,
Are
so
these
you're.
like,
Yeah, I'm in the suit.
Put on the poopy suit.
So he gives you lasers to cut through the little cilia things,
I
whatever.
definitely picture these suits being,
They're all brown. They're all brown.
yeah. And they're pointy on top and on the bottom, so it's for easy exit.
Yep.
Like it's a depository.
Yeah, it shoots out. You shoot out a tunnel in the back of the ship, and you're out into the watery confines of the anus.
We are heroes!
You're just gonna say we're here.
There's several worms coming towards you. Okay, Cookie.
So the laser cuts through stuff.
Yeah.
I just laser the walls of the large intestine and try to get out that way.
Okay, so you float over to the top
Yeah.
where it's being attached to the wall of the intestine, and you begin laser pointing it. Yep. Okay, so you're getting through it, but it's not like cutting as easily as you would expect. It's gonna
Jeremy's like, "No, you're gonna give her sepsis. That's bad."
At this point, screw Jenna.
He's like, "Yes, I would like to again."
I'd like to do that.
Oh, yeah.
In the butt. Now I won't be able to for at least 6 weeks.
Oh my God, this is disgusting. I'm harkening
That's
back
about
to
how long it
Stacy's
takes.
comment about unless I'm drunk. That was the funniest thing. Okay. Okay.
Remember when we were just hanging out with a donkey and laughing at old people?
I was never laughing at old people.
Wait a minute. Okay, I have an idea.
It's funny how things escalate very quickly in campaigns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Whose
that
turn
is
is
so
it
true.
though? Is it mine?
Yeah, turn Cicada, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna grab a couple of those worms and tie them together into a lasso and lasso up all the rest of the worms together.
Yeehaw.
All right, let's try it.
Almost like they're tentacles.
Yeah. So all the worms within sight, you are able to you tie them up, and they're like a big long worm rope, which is gross.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Yeehaw! Do you want to try to pull the ship away from from the wall of the intestine?
Worms, right? Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Next turn. Raka?
Okay, so now that the worms are well in hand, I've got my oval poopy suit on. I'm going to use my leg strength I'm going to climb on the hood of the ship. I'm going to push off of
You're
the...
gonna leg press it?
Huh?
Leg press?
Well, I was just going to abandon ship and shoot my aerodynamic body.
Oh, so you're just gonna shoot out of the butt?
Well, I was gonna prairie dog it. So just kind of get stuck halfway, so my friends can grab my feet and we can pull ourselves out slowly.
Okay.
That might irritate the asshole. You might get a tongue in your face.
Yeah, you might get
Be
a tongue.
careful.
Oh.
Yeah, here we
I
go.
can take it.
You
But
can't.
I won't.
You get. It's just closed tight. Yeah.
Just smash my head.
Yeah.
Get her.
That's like the
She's
iris
hissing
on
like
Stargate when it closes.
Yeah, like
she's really angry about
Close the
something
iris.
outside.
Yeah.
guys, I'm sorry. I messed
Outside,
up.
there's a whole bunch of infantry that come out with big bazookas and they shoot out big, bazooka bombs with catnip to try to make it docile. Jenna.
It's just worse.
yeah,
It's like now it's cocaine and catnip.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what
Giant-
happens. She just flies past. And there's a whole bunch of cats in the neighborhood are just docile as hell. They're just like, damn, this day couldn't get any better. I was like, buildings falling on them. Oh well.
But they're fine because they have
Yeah,
9
fine.
lives, literally.
And then we're back to the anus, LeVar.
Back to the anus.
How is my magic?
Your
Can I
magic?
still do magic?
Yeah, sure.
All right, because I have
Buttery
a robot
magic.
body.
Robot body magic, yeah.
Robot body magic.
I'm done. I'm really done. I'm done fucking around.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cat lady, okay? This cat monster. All right, I want to become incorporeal. Can I become like a ghost
You can try, yeah.
robot?
like a phasing.
Yeah, I want to phase.
Oh, you're like the
through-
Vision. You're like Vision.
I am like Vision. I want to phase through the cat.
Okay.
Oh.
So I want to go.
Okay, let's see.
I'm just like.
Make cat sounds while you do it.
Okay, so you do that. You sort of like are in a semi-existence.
Okay.
And so what do you do
I
then?
want to shimmer out of the cat.
Yeah.
And then like land next to the cat, I guess. And then I feel like that's good enough for one turn.
I'm gonna see if you can. I'm gonna see if you can do the. You're phasing through the cat. Let's see if how well you get through it. Okay, yeah. So you can do anything you want there.
Fuck yeah, go through that cat.
Go through the cat next to the cat.
Yeah.
And you're big. You're like. So let's see. I would say you're 10 times big as you normally would be. Like so, you're
Okay,
big.
Okay.
Wait, so how big is he then?
Like
is
10
it because
10.
of the robot, or is it just because like
So
we
the
got
scale
grown up big?
Scale. Yeah, you got grown up big with the cat.
The cat's that big.
So the cat was, if you think the cat's like a foot off the ground, that's 100 feet now. Then you're 10
But
feet
we were
tall.
small inside the cat.
Yeah, so now he's like
so
10
what-
feet tall.
But the cat is
Would
bigger
be
than
like
we are.
normal size. Okay.
No, that's
little
how big
bigger.
the cat is.
Yeah, you're a little bit bigger than normal size.
All right.
It's
Oh, we
not
all
like
made it out or just him?
no, just him. He phased out of it.
Yeah, he just down on us again.
Yeah.
Well,
sorry,
That's what
guys.
Lamar does.
Yeah.
All right.
Cookie. Okay, wait. So let's see if the army mistakes for a ghost and tries to shoot him too. Let's see if.
They're stupid if they think they can shoot him.
Yeah, they start shooting and it just goes right through you.
God
yeah.
damn it! Who are we gonna call for this?
Yeah.
If only we had pick up the line. What do we do?
You should phase through one of them and steal their soul, like in Final Fantasy the movie.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Don't
Make
give him
their
any
faces
ideas.
melt.
Don't give him any ideas.
Melt their
All right,
faces.
so the cutting through the side and giving the giant cat person sepsis didn't work. So I'm gonna actually go back into the machine and I'm gonna overload the fuel injector manifest. So it's super high pressurized, and then I'm gonna let it go and use the yogurt that is in our fuel tanks and use the ship to give the cat person Jenna a yogurt enema to make her want to poop us all out.
Okay, yogurt enemas time. Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay, so as you do this, the colon begins to expand and contract, and it shoots out just a stream.
It's a genema.
A genema, yep.
We're ending this
You know,
the
they-
same way we started it. Covered in nasty ass dairy.
You know what they say?
That's true.
Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Hey, hashtag Ryan.
That was so good.
So we cut to the outside where there's a bunch of soldiers and they're looking up at Genazilla, and all of a sudden comes down, raining towards them. It's the shitstorm, and they're like all like splashed with it, like Nickelodeon style, like
And we're
splat.
in the splashing?
Yeah, you're in the splash and you
Well,
knock
we're in
them
our
over.
poop suits, so
Yeah.
it's not as gross for us.
No, you're not covered in shit on your skin.
No.
So like when their mouths were open because they were like looking up in awe of like this huge cat, they're like,
Oh, not in my mouth.
It's tangy.
it's all yogurty and shit.
There were a bunch of people who were following all your adventures, a bunch of fans. Shit really hit the fans this time.
Yeah, boom.
Oh.
The enema was fine. This, too far.
It's too far.
Too far.
Too far.
Burned too
okay.
far.
And now to subdue one last time the army. They have like constructed a huge leviathan of a small child to try to subdue and befriend and calm Genazilla down as it walks slowly with treats in his hand of pantyhose. Just kidding, just like weird, nasty treats that smell really strong.
Standard cat fare.
Yeah, it's like so strong. And let's see if the
You're
story lord befriends it.
You're kitty.
Oh, Here, kitty. Good kitty. Good kitty.
Good kitty.
Jennazilla begins to purr and coo and rolls up into a ball next to the
kid.
Yeah, the kid. One last wriggle, and Jenna begins to like scoot her butt on the ground to get the last little worms out to scratch her butt.
But the worms are still giant, right? So they're like.
Yeah.
like
It's disgusting.
on the
Yeah.
sidewalk.
They scuttle away and destroy a trailer park.
Yep.
And Jennazilla is subdued, and you guys are. The ship is on the ground. Their badges. It's all covered in nasty gook and muck. But you've made it through her intestines. And
Well, this was much better than just going out through the nose.
You say just. We don't know if we could even get out there.
Jeremy crawls out of the ship and he goes to Jenna and he says that he wants to return her back to her glory, or her former self.
I think if we can lure her into a giant sunbeam, that will calm her down enough, and then we'll just shoot the laser there, maybe.
Yeah, we can bring the laser. He begins to tell the military that there's a laboratory and there's a laser, and if they can go and get it, if she can get subdued enough that she can be shrunk back down, and there's a setting that reverses the mix-em-ups. It's a recombobulation.
Well, what happened to her head?
And
what happened to his body?
We will never know.
Or does he have to put his own head on her body?
We'll see if he can find it. Let's see if the sunbeam works. Yeah, so she's cooing and she's purring as the robot is
Vibrations
pregnant.
are just shaking more neighborhoods
Yeah.
down, just a tiny.
The military goes to get the shrink ray and enlarger ray, and there in like a vault was the mixed up pieces that was left saved in a freezer, like a cryogenic container, and they're put next to each other, and the ray is turned on. Jeremy sets the settings because remember he was the assistant of the mad Dr. Oddlike.
Dr. Oddlike.
Mike Oddlike. And he puts the beam on her, and the vibrations shake the ground as it swirls, and there on the ground is Jenna, returned to her old form, and a tabby cat with a very, very upset tummy is on the ground. The laser is pointed on Jeremy, and he is returned back to his form, except for he has no arms and legs.
But he's got robot ones.
But he's got all robot arms and legs
He's gonna
for
have
sure.
to get a new name,
Yeah,
like Bob or Art or Matt.
yeah. And they turn to you and say, "We never would have been able to do it without you. Thank you. How can we repay you? What can we do? You've freed us from Snarf's minion, Dr. Oddlike, and returned us back to our forms. You could have easily destroyed Jenna. You could have easily killed her.
Yes, I was very close. I almost needed one more turn.
What do you need from us? What can we do?"
Live. Just live. And I'm keeping this worm lasso.
Yes. How do you feel about a monthly tithe?
Sure.
Can I have this
that'll
cat?
Cool.
Sure.
Yes.
Do you want your body back, sir? Or are you happy being a weird butter robot thing?
I'm not sure. It wasn't much of a body in the first place.
Yeah, it was mostly just bones.
I am enjoying this. Perhaps I will keep it as a backup. Yes. Put the bones in a box and I will take them along with me.
You were transformed. It's not like the bones were hanging out in the cellar.
I don't know.
That's right, you did turn yourself.
Well,
You're like transmutated yourself, so you can always go back whenever you want.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, because we're in like a frame or something. So So maybe I'm still up there somewhere. Just a pile of bones.
Your bones are back. Like your consciousness is down there in this butter body, in robotic butter body. But your bones are back in the war room, in the situation room.
Everyone, remember the sacrifices that LeVar Lozano has made for you.
None, Jeremy says.
Remember all the hard work and love that you showed.
Jeremy's completely disillusioned.
Yes. I see you, Jeremy. LeVar has given you the free will to make that decision. I want to make a little. I want to make a plinth or something, like a little, like a beer. Like I just want like the earth to, like hop up underneath me, and then I want to I want to try to jump back into my bones, and I want my robot body to turn to stone.
Okay.
I want to be a statue in the middle of this town, that they never forget all the sacrifices.
You know, I thought they might forget all of the trauma, but now they won't.
Yeah. So let's see if that works. Let's see if your powers work. Of course it does. Of course it does. You retake your bony form, and there now in the new town center is the statue of the robot Butterman.
The butter sheep with the robot legs.
The giant cat lady.
That was a lamb. A sheep? A lamb. Sorry.
Sacrifices you made.
So
We had a fucking weird day
now it's time to
today.
sorry, I don't know why I put it. I accidentally put a break there. So there at your feet, let's see here. Let's show the big one. They lay down some.
Wait till we get another subscriber.
Yeah, they lay down some.
Well, cool. Cookie doesn't need much, just a place to wash and clean, wash and dry his pajama bottoms.
There for you. For you, Cookie. They present to you there a. What does this say? It says a ring. What is it, sir? A ring of rapping.
Oh, the rapping ring. The
rapping ring. So, Cookie, you've got the rapping ring. They lay at your finger.
Ring of rapping.
Yeah, they put on your finger there.
I remember what that is.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We can find out next time.
You have the worm. The worm rope is how are you going to carry it? It's very huge because the worms are very big.
Well, I used it before and it was proportionate.
Yeah, but then they're returning you to your normal size.
But you can return the rope to your normal size.
But maybe they could try to do the rope to your size.
Yeah, so it's proportionate.
Okay.
And also, I wanted to talk.
It's not sentient. It's sentient.
Could it be? I mean,
What do you want, Captain Sakele? I want a little brother.
I want more pets. Please, I want more pets.
I mean,
you've
got LeVar could certainly try to magic it.
Yes, LeVar is not going to do that.
Okay, that's his
so
choice.
you have the lasso of worms.
Mole's like, I was here, you have a talking.
Mole's like looking at the worms and he's like, yes. Yes.
You giant noodle.
Dude, moles love worms. Are you kidding me?
Well, yeah, that's what they eat.
Okay, so Braca, they put this at your feet.
They put a thing.
Yep. What is that snarf?
It is something hammer.
Oh.
Poseidon's hammer, I think.
Oh, Poseidon's hammer.
Oh, Poseidon. What?
Oh no, Pantaloons hammer.
Oh, the Pantaloons.
Pantaloons hammer.
The Pantaloons of hammer.
Who the pig?
Because I just lost my hammer.
It's all.
It got turned into potato salad.
It's all random. I can see it now, Snarf. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pantaloons hammer.
Oh, got it.
And LeVar, the god of this whole land, gets nothing.
All I require is your love and respect, my loyal subjects.
I will say though that we missed a subscription.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah,
All right.
we did.
Who?
Vegetarian Zilla.
Oh, Vegetarian Zilla, she's back. Can we just sing it like we were cats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
That's right. Meow, 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 meow,
Anyone who just tuned in for that part is gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
So you have achieved your objective. You have achieved your objective. You have returned LeVar to his old form. He has left a reminder to this plane of Generica that he is the new god. And Jenna and Jeremy are somewhat returned back to the form, and they are going to they're going to be the new sort of wards of this this part of
the science wing.
Yeah, the science wing. Yeah, for sure. The R&D for sure.
R&D,
the research
yeah.
and development. Yeah, not D&D. The R&D.
The R&D.
Because we can't say D&D.
Not the development and development.
Yeah.
The research and development.
Dungeons and Development.
Oh, I love that.
So they have been saved, and they are now free to research and develop as much as they want. The portal opens up as you enter back into the war room, and there on the screen, that area of Generica that was flashing red with the help sign is now green, and it is safe and tranquil.
Yeah, another one in the bag, everybody. Thank you. You are welcome. Looks like I'm going to share some of my lovely bone juice with you.
That's called broth.
Well, good. You learned something.
Oh wait, we were supposed to ask? And I just I hide a couple of pots that I've left on it with your leg bones, and then
Cookies!
Yeah. So that is our episode.
You know what they say? Milk, it does a body good.
What kinds of crazy adventures will our troop get into next week? We don't know, but we will sure find out when you help us next week on nodice at sexyhackers.tv. We hope to see you again next week, and if you like it, tell your friends about it. We are on our way to affiliate status, so we can be better streaming to you. So if you like it, tell your friends about it. Jump in the chat. Give us a follow.
Harry B, all the people today, Jay Leone.
Yo, special Mark, you were awesome.
Yeah. The
Vegetarianzilla.
The campaign would not be the same without you. Your suggestions make the story what it is, because that's why it's fun. And this is No Dice.
That's the game we call No Dice. We hope you thought that it was nice and are sufficiently enticed to tell all of your friends. Though we play with style and class, it's you who makes this game kick ass, and so do you. We raise our glass. Come play with us again.
My name is James Boland. That's Nick, Stacy, Dave, Liv, and Brian. And we hope to see you again next Monday. Until then, I'll catch you on the flip side.